The final box office predictions for Sony's Madam Web are officially in, and saying that they're awful or disastrous, well, that might actually be overselling it, or maybe not. Let's talk about where we're sitting, because it can't possibly be good. Just a reminder, at one point, people were saying definitely above 30 million. Some were saying it could go upwards of 70 to 80. And then we heard, well, 25 to 55. And then 20 to 35, somewhere in there. Now, this would account all the early days that it's releasing internationally. Of course, the United States Thursday showings and Wednesday showings, which are happening. And then, of course, Saturday and Sunday. So, depending on how you're looking at it, we're looking at like a 5-day total. And it's predicted to be somewhere between 22 to 25 million. Now, websites are saying this is a 6-day period, which also makes sense as the film has opened up internationally already. So, let's just look at it this way. If it opens up with 25 million, it's a disaster. If it opens up with 22, it's a disaster. It's a disaster if this film opens up with anything under 50 million. There's no other way to look at it. Just the fact that you have to factor in week after week drops and look at the international box office and the way that that's not tracking anywhere near where it should be, we're probably looking at the second version of the Marvel's disaster, but far worse. Or maybe better, I don't know. We're going to have to wait and see because the budget discrepancy between the two. But again, nothing good here from Madam Web. That's the takeaway. And it'll be interesting to see just what the messaging here is and what is said in regards to the film, especially how it does this weekend. Because, believe it or not, I don't think it even opens up in, like, first place. I think it's going to open up second. And if that happens, it's even worse than anybody could have perceived.